Yeah, we kind of got a little bit off, but that's taking way too long.
I did a couple things. We have sanded coat one, not perfect.
It's starting to come out now. The next morning, but we got paint done and one clear coat.
We're gonna go ahead and do the oil change on the STI today. Just because it's a little bit cooler. It's gonna be pretty hot tomorrow, and Danny just got his engine stand, so we're gonna be able to start working on the Miata and pull the engine and get basically the block ripped apart and assess, you know, the damage and what we need to do. We're looking at a full rebuild on that. But I'll take you guys through my oil change today in case you were interested. Here we go. Use these wheel cribs I got. They're race ramps. They're just like this hard foam type thing, but it's my first time using them. I just bought them and I figured they're gonna be a little bit easier and a little bit safer than just using jack stands. I think we'll get a little sample of what they do. And they come in, this set specifically comes in 4 pieces, so you can stack these two. I think you can use these top ones separate too, so you could potentially get all 4 of them up. And I can't recall, but this one, they might be like, I can't remember what size they are. Ended up having to put together the long reach, the Daytona long reach, Harbor Freight Special, because my other jack would have been a little bit tough to jack it up, because it would have made your bar right here a little bit tougher to jack up the car, because it would have been almost parallel to the ground. So this should solve our problem. We'll get the car up and then start moving. So here we are, guys. Give you a quick look at how the race ramps wheel cribs look and how much space they give you underneath. It's amazing. It's probably good for an oil change, things like that. Pretty inexpensive. A couple of bolts that need to be taken along with the clips. I'll kind of show you where those pieces are. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on removing them, and then I will get back. So to make the job a little bit easier, I have a 17mm socket and oil filter wrench. I've had this forever, so I don't actually know where I've got it, but you can find one at AutoZone or Advanced Auto or O'Reilly's, whatever you prefer. This one is the some Super Graphite number 5 flow tool. So give it a shot. This one seems to fit the Subaru filter perfectly. So go ahead and get ready to drain. I'm gonna pull this underneath with me, try not to get stuff everywhere. So be right back. Put on some gloves to try and minimize the mess, but it's not hot right now, so oil should be able to flow out pretty easily. I'm gonna let it sit for a moment before we pull off the oil filter. So we have the new oil filter and O-ring right here. So I'm gonna open them up, get the drain plug set up, let it finish draining, and then plug it back in. So I missed filming the oil filter, but had a little spill. There's that, well, the filter fell down and it rolled out of the little pan, but no big deal. We'll just spray a little degreaser, clean it up after this. But we got our new filter opened. Probably should fill it up with oil before I screw it on, so I'm gonna do that here in just a second. Then we'll put the new filter on there right now too. For those curious, we're gonna be using Motool XS 540 We're gonna pour a little bit into the filter and then get it screwed on and then tighten down everything and then go ahead and fill the car. My first time using mow tools, so it's nice it got a little neck, so it's easy for us to go ahead and pour into the engine. So we'll go ahead and do that here in just a second. So we need about 4.3 quarts into this. So I figure the best way is always to pour about 4, maybe a little bit over, and then we'll measure it after we start the motor, move the car around. So let's go ahead and get the last, most fun part started. Go. Save my power, bro.
Alright, let's check it. We're going.
Dude, when's the last time you've been in a sty, bro?
Dude.
It's been a minute, huh?
Too long. Too long.
This is the third Subi we've...
Yeah.
No more, dude. This is it. This is the one that has to stay. Just because I don't want to go through hunting for them again. It's impossible to find clean Subi. Dude, like, you cannot trust at least half of it, dude. Maybe more. Maybe like 80-90% of it you can't trust.
Yeah. But, I mean, I want to say, I don't know.
Look, our Scoob fam. That might be the next build, dude. I'm telling you. If it's not...
The 2.5 RS.
Could be the 2.5 RS. Could be a Forester XT manual. It could be the Infinity, the twin turbo Q.
I don't know. We'll see. We got to get the Miata working first.
Miata first. Finish the STI.
The
At least want to get this. The 8's going to be the project, dude.
Yeah.
A couple of projects. Some guy on YouTube, I'll show you. I think it's Eddie Nupset. His STI is 05 stock block still, and he's got the 20G on it, the Cop 20G.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're props to him for running it at 400 and E85. That's probably what saves his motor, to be honest.
That E85,
like,
yeah,
you would
for
think
sure.
like more power, but it's actually running it cooler, so you're not getting like
You're not burning like essentially all the oil that's on the top half of it.
Yeah, your oil stays cooler.
Yeah.
Everything's tip top. I mean, the only thing I think that could go out on this car, steering rack. That's what went out on my other STI, but that seems to be the common one. And if I do, I'll consider using like the new. I think the 2015 Plus steering rack is a shorter one, and you know these are Legos, bro. They just fit bolt on, bro. It's like, yeah, it's gonna run you up.
Yeah. Again, the RX-80 would cook that thing alive. The intercooler for the RX-8 is just like not even close to
Didn't
what
even know
you
this
need.
lit up.
What? Oh, the STI?
That's sick. I haven't used this yet.
Oh the intelligence for.
Yeah, and to be quite frank, bro, I forgot how it works. If like center diff, if like minus means more readvice,
I would not mess with that.
Everybody leaves it in auto, dude. I don't really fuck with it either, so I kind of leave it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One thing I wish with the leather, I mean, I wish the cloth seats actually breathe better, dude. These things you get hot in, bro.
Yeah.
You know it. Leather seats. They're not really breathable, man, unless you have cooled seats.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Like when I get out of, or like when I get to work,
Yeah.
like my seat's already burning hot, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Actually, the line's not that bad, dude. Right here.
Oh wow.
That's short for him now. Especially with everything so close, like I would expect it to be longer.
Oh, we go in and out. Woo.
See, the treading's in good shape, dude.
Yeah. No grinding, no hiccups, no.
It's not too rough at this point, so my last STI, I like it, something might have been wrong with the center diff.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it did.
It had that bucking, dude.
Yeah.
Like on downshift or
Yeah, it was like.
if I let off the gas, you would hear it'd be like lurching forward.
Yeah.
Like, and the guy's like, could be your center diff. It's hard to really say. He's like, and he was fine with it. The builder, he's like, that's, he's like, I don't really mind that feeling, but some people might.